Okay, so let me begin. Today, Tuesday, 27th June, we'll be receiving the data on building permits, core durable goods orders, CPI, core CPI for the Canadian dollar, and of course some other major readings: new home sales, Chicago board consumer confidence, and then S&P home price index. This HPI is a home price index, I believe. Yeah. So just 12 building permits, 12 p.m. GMT, and released in 1 hour 1 minute. And then there's also the durable goods orders, 12:30, and then the Canadian CPI, 12:30. Then the rest in the following top of the hours. So I'll just jump straight to the charts because yeah, as I said in the previous video, you don't have to concern yourself too much with these housing numbers, especially the building permits and the new home sales. They fluctuate a lot, so you just go to the charts and trade what you see. So for this case, you can see we're receiving data from the US dollar and the Canadian dollar. So you just go to the USD chart and look for something. So right now, let me go to the, I have set up here on Euro USD. I'm waiting on this one to be activated, and in the next 1 or 2 hours, as these releases drop at the top of the hour, which is almost now, and 30 minutes from now, that's when I'll be considering to get in. Let's go USD. Yeah, here we are. So this is the chart as plain as it is. Let's switch up the time frame a bit. So yeah, let's look at it like this. So already you can see there's something here. There's this lower low, and then there's this other lower low, and then this other one, then there's a lower high, another lower high, and probably another one is going to be formed somewhere here. So this is where trend lines come in. So you just put in a trend line like this, connecting that series of lower lows. So clone another one here. So you can either use this one or use this trend line connecting this point to this point, or you can adjust it to look like this. Yeah, the reason why I had opted for that initial one is because of they're parallel to this one. This series of lower highs, they usually form parallel to the series of lower lows. So there's a tool, in fact, for that. There's a tool for that. Let's just parallel channel. So yeah, start here, join this one, then just lift it up like that. Yeah, so you can see that series is what we would like to target in this case. So when price is doing this prior to the release, you can expect price will rally to make a new lower high somewhere here, and then continue dropping, or maybe make the new high here. Let's do this one. This is one level to watch, and then This is another level to watch. Of course, even this other one, just put it here. So yeah, those are the two levels you should be watching in case price breaks out over here. So as you can see, we already have a bias. We're expecting the buys to continue upwards in the next few hours. So what you're going to do is switch to the lower time frames to look for an entry. Now this is where I prefer to change the chart, H1, switch to a lower time frame like the hourly time frame or something lower. For those who do, then you can decide whether to make your entries to look for entries now. Yeah, so as you can see here, these subsequent green candles, they're telling you the uptrend is very strong, and this resistance here might not hold, it might break, and even this one, it might break past it, because as you have seen, this is a very major release for the Canadian dollar, and there's also another major release for the US dollar. So the volatility that is coming is very likely to be strong enough to send price breaking past these highs, and maybe go and form a new lower high somewhere above these ones. Yeah, so just a matter of waiting now. It's only a few minutes, and yeah, we will see. So what you want to do here is at 12:30, yeah, at 12:30, that's in at 12 or at 12:30, preferably at 12. Now in this case, at the top of this hour, by the time this candle is closing, wherever it is closing, you will just have to make your entry and have your stop loss at the candle's hourly low. So let me do this, because you're expecting the longs, assuming you made your entry at the top of the current hour at the beginning. You would have this, have your stop loss at the previous hour's low, and then the profit target, as you have seen, is here, is first this 1.32 high, and even higher. So yeah, just do that. 1.32, yeah, those levels somewhere there. The risk reward there is 5. So by the time now you have to wait. By the time this hour is closing, you make your entry at the close, then have your stop loss at the previous hour's close. In this case, now you'll have something like this. Wherever this candle closes, then the next one begins in the next hour. Have your stop loss at the current hour's low. If it's at the open, better. It means like you're more likely to have a clean uptrend. So for now, just give your trade some breathing space. Prevent getting stopped out prematurely. Yeah, that's it for now. That's what I would do in this case. Even if the pair is, even if the news is for the USD Canadian dollar, you can trade other dollar pairs, like you saw here. I have a setup for the Euro USD that I'm waiting for, and then this is a QM, by the way, a QML. Let me not explain what that is. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you go Google and you'll find out. So that's it. This one is very clear. Even in fact, my entry here is the same principle like we've said here. Just get in at the top of the hour, when immediately the next hour is beginning. When this 11 turns to 11:59, that's when I'll be making my sell entries, and then have my stop loss here. And As for the take profit, you're going to have multiple take profit zone. For example, now this is for the intraday take profit zone. Within the hour or within the next 2 or 3 hours, if by some miracle price will have cleared out this low, you're going to expect that yeah, I'm going to take partials there, then move my SL stop loss to break even, and then wait for the outcome, the final outcome, if it's a break even or the take profits is going to be hit. So that's it. Now I am done.